Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's been a few months since we made a video, but if you're watching this, that means spring's finally here and winter's over. We've been doing spring openings and cleanings for the last few weeks, but today marks the first day of construction for the year of 2022. So let me turn you guys around and show you what we're doing. So right now, this beautiful home has these raised retaining walls right around the front of the house. Our goal right here is to add 3 spillway bowls with a little pondless waterfall. And on that side over there, you can see with the sun, we're going to be adding a small pondless waterfall, so when you pull up into this driveway, you're going to be greeted by 2 awesome water features. So we're super excited to transform this into this. We had a little tree stump right there, so it took a little longer than expected. We got our hole dug out for the pump vault, and the reason for this is because pump vault actually has a little boot on it, and how that works is that aqua block right over there is actually supposed to sit right on the top of that, so we recess it down just a little bit more. But our next step is to get this geotextile inside this basin right here. Because this was a landscape bed, we do have a little bit of this landscape rock in here, so what we want to do is add this geotextile. It's just a thin fabric that protects the liner. It's just cheap insurance in the long run, and then we'll do no layer on top of the liner before we put this aqua blocks, because these blocks do have corners. Even though they're not sharp, we like to just be safe. And on this side, we're doing that pondless waterfall, so Rob's actually digging the hole for that aqua basin. This is going to be the reservoir. So on our smaller features, instead of using the aqua blocks and pump vault and getting liner and everything, sometimes cheaper just to use an aqua basin. It holds 100 gallons, does its job just great. And for this little area, we're looking for a small pondless waterfall, 18 to 24 inches high, with 2 to 3 cascades. So today's the start of day 2. Yesterday, we just basically got the basin fully wrapped up. Got everything prepped for today because, as you can see, we got the machine right behind me. We got to deliver today, so that means we're going to be sending all these boulders back here. So right now, Rob's kind of mocking up the bowls. You want to tell him what you got going on?
Did you say? The general idea as of right now is we're going to have this medium bowl propped up on a small aqua block, so anyone coming down the road over there can see this one spilling out into a pooling area. We want to put this bowl right here so we can get some turning and twisting in the stream. We really want to have it whip around over here, and the last spillway is going to end up in this little area right here. And then we have this large bowl as a standalone, and it's going to have a nice ribbon meeting that other drop from the stream. And this should fill out the space just nicely.
Start of day 3. Things are looking a little different from yesterday. Weather's coming in pretty bad, so hopefully we don't get rained out too much. But in the meantime, we do have this awesome canopy set up right here. So hopefully that'll keep us away from some of the rain. So our stream is actually on top of aqua block. So what we're going to be doing is backfilling with gravel. We have our 1 to 3 inch gravel right here. What we're going to do is place another piece of liner right on top. The reason why we do it is because we are building on top of aqua blocks. And if we were to not put a bib liner in here, the water would come out of this bowl full in here and go straight down to the aqua blocks, and you would never have a waterfall. So what we actually do is we take a scrap piece of EPDM liner, we put it on top of this gravel, we cut it to shape with these rocks, we foam it all the way around. That creates kind of a waterproof seal, just to get enough water to come over this waterfall. Once that water comes over this waterfall, it falls down into the stream area, goes around these rocks. This spillway bowl is going to be spilling into the stream, feeding this last waterfall. When this waterfall falls, it goes straight down to the aqua blocks, and the whole system recirculates and starts over again. So we're day number 4 on this job in Lindenhurst, Long Island. See right behind me we have this fountainscape completely buttoned up. Can't show you that much of that fountainscape until the end of the video, so stay tuned. But right now we're going to be working on our pondless waterfall, so let me turn you around. So right now we have this pondless waterfall. Like we said, it's our Serenity pondless package. It's only 4 feet, so we're starting about right there. We're going to go all the way to the top of the hill where Rob is right now. Right now we have our liner in, and right now we have the spillway right here. We have a liner right over aqua basin. The reason why we do this is because we like to have our stream end in a pooling area and then run into gravel and disappear. We'll cut some of this liner back a little bit so we still have a large infiltration area, so we don't have any debris plugging up our aqua basin. And then right over here we have our second and third drop. We have this drop that's going to fall on top of this rock, and then that rock's going to fall into this pooling area. Right now we're getting ready to shoot our elevations with that laser right over there. And what we do is we shoot the top of that rock, we go down 3 inches. The reason we go down 3 inches is because we like to have 1 inch of gravel and then 2 inches of water on top, so we still have a thick pooling area.
So guys, we use this fabric, geotextile fabric. It's because we use moss rock to build these water features, and moss rock is super craggy, super sharp, and it's really easy to puncture the liner using it. If you're dragging the rock or placing it on too hard into the liner and it pinches with the rock, it'll make a hole, and I'll show you right here. If you were to run your finger, you'd probably cut it. This is super sharp. All these tiny ones are sharp, so no matter how big or small the rock is, we always use this fabric. Just an extra layer of protection, so we have a foolproof pondless waterfall that does not leak, because that's the last thing we want to do.
Look at this small little rock. Even though it's tiny, if you were to just drop this rock a few inches onto your liner, that would probably puncture it. All this rock is super sharp. Just like if you were going to use feather rock in your projects, use a lot of fabric. If you're using something like fieldstone, you could probably get away without using it, but on all of our projects, if we're building for a customer, we like to use it because we like to sleep at night, and it's just an extra cheap insurance. Also, a huge shout out to our customer John. It's always great when you're working in terrible weather to get lunch. He got us McDonald's today. He's gotten us lunch every single day, coffee, donuts, every single morning, and it's just great working for people that truly love what you do. Alright guys, so this is our last and final day of working here at this fountainscape project in Waterfall. Today was supposed to be just a little detail work and landscape and cleanup, and we were going to be out of here. Turned this waterfall on yesterday. We're not really ecstatic with it, so what we're going to do is basically just rip it out and do it all over again. If we're not happy with it, we can't give it to the customer then. So let me turn you guys around and show you what we built yesterday and why exactly we're not happy and what we're going to do to change it and fix it. And hopefully by the end of today we'll be still done. So we have our first drop right up here, going into this 18-inch wide drop into this. This whole area up here is probably going to get reworked. We're not exactly ecstatic with it. The waterfall works, don't get me wrong. Water goes from top to bottom perfectly fine, doesn't leak. Aesthetically, we're not happy with it, so we're going to do some changes to make us happy with it. Like I said, there's absolutely nothing really wrong with this waterfall. It works, it doesn't leak, water goes up from top to bottom perfectly fine. It technically is a waterfall, but we're just not happy with it, and that's why we're ripping it out. There's really nothing wrong with it, like I said. It's just that aesthetically, it's not up to our standards, and because of that, we're gonna redo most of the work. So it took us about half a day to tear out half this waterfall, rebuild it, edge it. Now we just have to bring in some fill dirt, get the plants, landscape this thing, and then get out of here and show you guys the final reveal.
We're ready to go.
All right. How are you?
Good. You guys excited?
Yes.
We are excited.
All right. Start on the right side first, and then go to the left side.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Gorgeous.
That is
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
Beyond our expectations.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
That is crazy good.
You come on this side. You can
Yeah,
see
let me
the
check it out. Wow. I like the way you guys made it turn, so that when you look at it this way, you see it in one angle, and as it continues over here, it looks even better. It's unbelievable. I like the way you guys did the planting too.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Love the colors.
Wow.
Absolutely beautiful.
Shows that you guys put your heart and soul into this. Very nice.
It's a work of art.
Now we get to see the other side.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys got a full other side.
Gorgeous.
Wow. That is impressive. That is really nice.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Beautiful. Wow.
It's perfect.
You guys are unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we are.
Love it.
We are pleasantly surprised, I'll tell you.
Glad you guys love it.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Thank
Great
you.
work.
No problem.
We
Thank you.
appreciate everything.
No
Thank you
problem.
so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you for all your work.
Thank
Hands are
you.
filthy.
That's okay. We don't care. It's beautiful.
So did we
You
hit
guys
all the marks?
You did.
You hit
Absolutely.
all the marks
And then some.
Thank you.
We love it. We love it.
You know, it really does show that you guys put everything into it. You put a lot of thought into it. You put a lot of creativity into it, and I'm thrilled to have you guys do this project for us.
Yeah. We
It was
thank
a
you so
pleasure.
much.
Really, I couldn't thank you enough.
And you will were very professional
Yes.
too. Very professional and very wonderful to work with.
That means the world to us.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank
It's been
you.
a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
This
we love
one's
it.
been an amazing project to do, and
And,
yeah,
you, and you two are just amazing guys.
Yeah.
thank you.
You
Great
know,
people.
it's hard to find a contractor that is on time, neat, keeps you informed as to what's going on, and really just, I feel like you created it like it was your house.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You guys have been amazing customers.
Yeah.
And thank you for having us.
thank you.
So you saw their reaction. This thing came out absolutely amazing, so let's turn you guys around, show you what's going on.